Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. And here in the Bible Bistro, we're serving it up hot and fresh. This is a bistro, so that's kind of what we do here. But it's a Bible bistro, so we're serving up hot and fresh Bible study. It's good for you, too, by the way. 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, studying the Psalms verse by verse. I hope you'll join with me today as we look at verses 124 and 125 in Psalm 119. We've been in Psalm 119 for a little while. We've still got a ways to go yet. I think it'll probably take us through all the way to the 1st of June or thereabouts. We'll finish off Psalm 119, and then we'll head directly, no stopping, no passing go, no collecting $200. We'll go directly to the Ascent Psalms, so Psalms 120 through 135. So I hope you'll look forward to that. That'll be a great study as well. Well, today we're looking at 124 and 125, and as we've seen all this week, the psalmist he's been making his request. The servant is standing before the master, and you can just hear him. I mean, you can picture this in your mind. The master's seated there before him. He's standing, and he's saying, I've done justice and judgment and justice. Don't leave me to mine oppressors. Be surety for your servant for good. Let not the proud oppress me. So you hear him making this plea. And then he to make his case, he says, mine eyes fail for thy salvation, for the word of thy righteousness. Now, verse 124, we continue. He's still standing before the master. He's making his plea. So see that again. This continues. He says, deal with thy servant according unto thy mercy, and teach me thy statutes. I am thy servant. Give me understanding, that I may know thy testimonies. Now, first thing, right off the bat, you'll notice that we have the word servant twice, back to back, in 124 and in 125. So right here in the middle of this little piece, these 8 verses, we have 2 verses right in smack dab in the center that use the word servant. So it emphasizes this idea that the servant is standing before the master and he's still continuing to build his case. Deal with thy servant according unto thy mercy. Why is he asking that? The oppressor is there. The proud is oppressing him. So we have oppression twice, once in 121 and once in 122. Because of that oppression from those outside, he says, deal with thy servant. And how's the Lord going to deal with him? According to thy mercy. Now remember, when we ask that in prayer, we're saying not according to what I've done, not according to merit, not according to deed, not according to my wonderful works, my good looks, my intelligence, my station in life, my sex, my gender, whatever it might be. Okay, we say, according to your mercy. It's not on me, this is on you. I'm asking you to do this because of mercy, not because of what I've done, because I haven't done anything worthy of mercy. And I haven't done anything worthy of this request. Deal with thy servant. Teach me thy statutes. No, wait a minute. What happened to the oppressor? Oh, the oppressor's still there. We're going to see them. We'll pick them up again tomorrow in verse 126. But for right now, the servant is dealing with something else. He's asking about some oppressor on the inside, some lack of something on the inside, and that is knowledge of the statutes. Look at what he says there in verse 125. I am thy servant, give me understanding that I may know thy testimonies. Oh, well, there's something greater going on here, isn't there? Yeah. He says, I've got an oppressor on the outside, deal with that, but there's something else on the inside that's even more important. I have a lack of knowledge. I don't know the statutes like I should. I don't know the testimonies like I should. I need understanding. And of course, we can go to the book of Proverbs and find that very thing, understanding, as one of the gifts that God gives to those who seek him by fearing the Lord. Well, here we have the fear of the Lord framed in this courtroom scene before the master. As the servant makes his request, he says, this is what I need. I need understanding. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. We'll look again here in 119, beginning in 126, on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.